All right. However you guys want to call this. First, I'm gonna show you something to show you that I'm not lying. As you can see, rent increase, and from September 1st of this year, we are paying that much of a money, 1,250. You know, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people here in Vegas, used to look at Las Vegas as affordable place. But let's get to that other point. I just want to show you the proof of what they gave me. Since you now have seen that, excuse me real quick. There we go. Since you guys have seen that letter, this thing, I want to really talk to you guys out there. Think of this as a rant, but also think of it as a complaint. How much are you guys paying wherever you're at? Ha- have you ever thought to yourself, man, this is too much? Why are these people increasing this stuff? Let's make something clear. California is known for the rich, right? But anywhere else that is being increased, from gas, you name it, rent has always been the one thing that has been looked at many times. And by the way, I will be returning next week with more work that God has given me. Oh, I got some interesting things to talk about, believe me. But this is just something extra I just need to really throw out there since receiving this. All right. For starters, I really want to get a hold of Las Vegas, all of Las Vegas. All right. And made this message go around so the world can understand too. For starters, Las Vegas, I've lived with you in your land for a long time now, for good years. And I love the place because it reminds me of California. See what I mean? But you were considered to be affordable. My rent I used to pay when I first moved here, it wasn't much. I've lived in places who had bed bug problem. My mom got sick from the bed bug bites, and now I'm living in another area. I live here between Karen and Sahara. So I'm in Van Patten. And now I've lived good years in this apartment where I'm at now. I'm paying 1,000, and now they're topping 250 more in that rent. And the effect is going to take place on September. I'm going to say this right now and complain, and this is probably a real complaint here. Why don't you guys, and I'm not talking about like a program, why don't you guys really decide to really lower the rent instead of increasing? Yeah, I got two baths, two bedroom, but that's because that's how I rented it. I didn't expect to have a two bathroom. It came with it. Why don't you guys at least lower this rent? Make it affordable again. Guys, how many people are living in the streets right now? If I would have complained to the one that's taking rent, you know what she's gonna tell me? Like, oh well, hey, it's not my fault, it's the person in charge, you know? It's like if you don't want to be here and you can't afford it, go somewhere else. Where else am I gonna go when everything else is basically increasing as well? The only thing you could probably think about living in the street. That is probably the only place to think about. And right now, I refuse to even see myself being in the street. That's why there's a lot of tombstones, a lot of graves out there, people being sick, being in the street because of it. I refuse to see myself even being part of that. And I feel sorry for those who struggled to try and keep up with the rent because of this damn increase. Look, I will say this to the city of Las Vegas and anywhere else in the world. Guys need to step up and do something about this so this increase stops. Right now, all I'd rather see you guys lower something to make it where nobody's going to be in the streets. At least do something, man. Because right now, you guys were known to be affordable, and now you guys are going to be considered unaffordable. This is ridiculous. And I felt like doing this video might be a clear message to anyone who could be going through my situation as well too. It feels what I feel. As a matter of fact, anybody out there, if you guys are dealing with increased rent, speak up. I'm serious. Speak up. Say something and say what needs to be said. Let the people, let the ones you rent with hear what needs to be said. Straight up. Because as I see it, whether they care or not, I can't really say. You know damn well that this is ridiculously crazy. Alright? Now, don't get me wrong. I put up with anything right now. I put up when I found out I had to pay 1,000. This right here, finding out it's 250 more, it's kind of like if somebody cut your arm off and your leg. See what I mean? It's become insanely too much. So I say this to really finalize the video. Las Vegas, step it up and do something about this. I don't care about no program. Do something by speaking to these people who we rent with so they can lower this. I want to see if you guys care about the people or you care about money. That's what I want to find out. If you care about the people, it means you would do anything to make sure things are lowered, to make it affordable. But if you end up coming up with another side saying that it's all about the money, then you don't care about lives. This is all I can say right now. Do something. Because believe me, if I had wings right now, I'd probably fly somewhere else right now and never be here in Vegas again. Believe me. If I had that opportunity or that option, I would. Just bring some news. That's all I can say.